A few minutes before midnight, President Bongbong Marcos faced the Malacanang press corps and finally addressed the arrest of former President Rodrigo Duterte. It comes minutes after Duterte's jet took off en route to the ICC headquarters in The Hague.
The plane carrying former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte took off at 11:03 p.m. this evening and exited Philippine airspace. The plane is en route to The Hague in the Netherlands, allowing the former president to face charges of crimes against humanity in relation to his bloody war on drugs.
Earlier Tuesday, Duterte arrived back in Manila from an OFW event and campaign sortie in Hong Kong. The former president was arrested upon his arrival and was placed under government custody. Marcos asserts the arrest is in compliance with the Philippine government's commitment with the International Criminal Police Organization, or Interpol.
Hours before his arrival, Interpol Manila received an official copy of the ICC warrant. This prompted the Prosecutor General of the Department of Justice to serve the warrant. If we don't do that, they will no longer help us with other cases involving Filipino fugitives abroad. This is what the international community expects of us. It's a request to the Philippine government from Interpol to enforce the arrest warrant. And of course, we comply with our commitments to Interpol. We did not do this because it was derived from or it came from ICC. We did this because Interpol asked us to do it. And we have commitments to them, and we lived up to those commitments.
The president also said he has a copy of the arrest warrant, which he received from DILG Secretary John Vic Rimulya at 3 a.m. of March 10.
That will explain the basis on how we conducted this arrest of former President Duterte.
The president also answered allegations from Duterte's camp that the arrest was unlawful.
We followed all the legal procedures that are necessary, so I'm confident that if in further examination, you will find that it is proper and correct.
He also denied political persecution against the former president.
Well, I'm sure sasabihin nila yan. But this case started in 2017 when we were still members of the ICC, and it was during the time of former President Duterte. So I don't see how that can be political persecution on my part, because it was initiated before I even came into the picture.
The president also hit the call for people power from Duterte's supporters.
The government is just doing its job. Wala namang it's not because it's one person or another that we do the things that we do. Maybe sa nung mga nakaraan na mga administrasyon, baka ganun ang ginagawa. Pero para sa akin, hindi naman ganun. Sumusunod tayo sa batas. We are a member of the community of nations. We must live up to our responsibilities, to the commitments that we have made to the community of nations.
Despite the Philippines' withdrawal from the ICC in March 2019, the chamber has said it still has jurisdiction over the alleged crimes committed in the country, while it was still a member state to the Rome Statute from November 1, 2011 to March 16, 2019. Pier Pastor, Billionario News Channel.